Okay, welcome to our Halloween week question and answer. We have our trusty jar we filled with all of your questions that you have asked on our social media platforms as well as in the comments. This is where they all go. So please ask questions in the comments that you want us to answer, and we will do our best to make sure that they get here so that on future episodes we can answer them.
Whatever question we pull out today, we're going to make a voodoo doll of it, and then we're going to pin it with your name on it. You're welcome.
It's literally Halloween week. We have all of our lights purple right now. Hope you're all having a good Halloween week. It's the three of ours favorite holiday ever, although I think Christmas might literally be my favorite holiday, but this one's way up there. Watch the Village video, the crazy videos with the animals getting their costumes on, and we're planning on releasing a few more before the week's over. So we'll just go down the line. Zach gets to go first. You're up.
Make a voodoo doll.
Good luck. Oh God. A bunch of parties asked, are you guys all verse? I don't think that people should know any positions unless we're going to be doing the positions.
I'm a top. I'm kidding.
I mean, I feel like people can just kind of read between the lines.
No, everyone thought he was a top because he's bigger and taller.
No, I'm just
And they
saying.
were
I'm just
wrong.
saying. There's a bit of a history there, and if someone's gonna work with two people, they gotta work with two people. So do with that what you want. I'm gonna go now. Okay, let's see. Jess is Love Me. Do you guys like Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah. Like, I'm not like a huge like diehard fan, but I do like her. I like some of her. I like her songs. So yeah. I can say I do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself a Swiftie,
No.
but I have listened to her since I think I was literally like 15 years old. Whenever she started actually having music start going mainstream, when she was more of like a country singer, I think Romeo and Juliet's one of the first songs I remember.
I mean, there's a couple songs that I like of hers, like I Did Something Bad, and then No Body, No Crime is also one of
Oops,
my
I did it
favorite ones.
again.
Wrong. No. I will say this though.
Wrong blonde.
while I'm not a Swiftie and I don't have a lot of her songs, I actually really like her as an artist and a human in what she's doing.
Yeah.
I think she's doing a lot of good and
Agreed.
stands for a lot of good, especially with like an amazing billionaire woman. Like, that's pretty incredible. She's
Yeah.
done incredible things with her career, and I think she does a lot of good things for a lot of people.
Yay! Finally, my turn. Come on. Good one. Tanner Paulsley?
Sure.
Who would win a fist fight between the three of y'all?
Wait, what? We were having this conversation the other day. What was it about getting in a fight?
Getting in a fight. Yeah.
What was it though?
Alex would get into a fight.
He's the most likely to actually be willing to get into one.
Yeah.
If I have.
I'm probably the least likely to be willing to get into one.
And I will finish one.
You don't want to get one, but you'll finish the fight. Why are we talking about that?
I don't remember.
There was a discussion for some reason, literally like a week ago. I think you're the most likely to
You're the most spicy.
get into a fight. Like, you're willing to fight somebody. I don't think I've
What?
never
am-
fought anyone in my whole life, and I don't plan to, and I don't want to. And I
look
come
for
from a
fights.
home full of
They
brothers.
just find me.
I've never fought my brothers, nothing.
But I'm not a violent person. I'm not.
No, just I think it's more that who's the most likely to get in a physical fight.
I mean,
Not here, out there, like in a fight with someone. Then me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, he was just starting to do boxing classes for fun.
Mm-hmm.
He signed up
It
for
is fun.
boxing classes.
It is fun.
So that should tell you too. Oh, your turn.
Oh, that's
my.
long.
Oh
Oh God. Okay, Joey Mills. I think you guys are sexy as hell. But since you asked for a question, is there a level of gay narcissism that you would be in a relationship with someone that looks like yourself?
So this is implying that we look like each other, right? I'm guessing.
Maybe it's not. Maybe they're just asking, like, you know, if someone looks similar to you. Now, if it's about us looking similar, I don't see similarities between the three of us, but I'm sure somebody who's just a casual onlooker will just look at someone's shape and just be like, you're all built the same. And
Right. But I think a lot of people misconstrue it's like, oh, you're dating, you know, you like to date the same person, but it's like, it's not that you're looking for it, it's that you're in the same environment, you know, you go to the gym, you're living that kind of life a lot, so you will find someone that likes the same things that you do, therefore they'll end up, you know, sort of having the same physical appearance as you do. It doesn't mean they're the same person. It's just, you know, I don't go to an all, you know, I don't know, pie eating contest all the time, or, you know, we don't eat at bars and stuff like that. So we don't. It's hard to find people that are not, you know, like that, I guess. So it's you find that you got to think that you're going to find the people that you're doing stuff that's similar to. So yeah, you'll end up finding people that are fit. I love going to the gym. I like, you know, activities like that and all that. So yeah, more than likely I will end up with someone that does the same thing. Doesn't mean I'm looking for someone that looks like me.
I think though there's like, it's a little complicated for gay men, because I think what can happen, there is a stereotype of gay men dating or ending up with someone that looks similar to them. I mean, we've all seen it.
Yeah.
We've all seen it. I mean, we get told the same thing. When we were just together all the time, we looked like twins, and usually it was when we had a hat on and all that.
The same shape.
And we've heard, since the three of us been together, comments about triplets too. But I think there is something to be said of, as a gay man, there's a weirdness, because if you think a certain characteristic of a man is attractive, and you want to be attractive yourself, and you seek that, and you also find it attractive, that's gonna happen. You think beards are attractive, and you start wearing a beard, and you look for people with beards, then it's gonna be two people with beards that probably look a little more similar. I think there's characteristics that we seek because we find them attractive and we want to be attractive ourselves, but that leads us to also end up with people that we may be trying to look like.
Yeah,
So that guy's really attractive, and I'm trying to look like that.
I mean, if you find something attractive, you're going to want to emulate that.
Yourself.
So if that's the case, then yeah, you're going to find something attractive, so you want to be that attractive level, and so therefore you are going to be the thing that you're attracted to, and that's the interesting thing about being a you know, gay person. You're gonna have that.
I want to look like them, so I'm going to Dr. Richardson next week. I'm gonna start my plastic surgery, reconstruction, face. I want this side to be Zach, because of the cheekbones, and this side to be Jess.
Stop.
And I went from the neck down to be something else.
No, everybody
I'm
is
kidding.
perfect the way they are.
You can make improvements for sure.
Hopefully that helps answer.
Yes.
I don't know if that was geared directly toward us or generalized, but that's
There
what
you
we're
go.
going to say. Is it my turn?
Yes.
This one. Zoe VS. What was the business you were going to start? We'll generalize a little bit. So we've shared more probably since that one was asked. It's a franchise business that the two of us are doing. We've purchased multiple. We're wanting to do several within specifically the Southern California, San Diego area. And it's had really big ups and downs that we weren't necessarily expecting. And we're learning real fast that, you know, commercial real estate is its whole own beast and frustrating.
Especially if you get a crappy real estate agent.
Yeah.
She's awful.
Stop it.
You know who you are.
Stop. But yeah, so we're still in the middle of it and had locations, had complications, so it's complicated. But yeah, we're dead in the middle of working on it, and we haven't really planned on sharing too much about it until like we're an established business, and it's kind of that thing that you don't need to tell everybody what you're doing until it's done. Same with dating people and stuff, that people don't really need to know until you're with them and it's a thing, because people like to meddle and all that kind of stuff. So we'll tell you more when we're more established.
But thank you for paying attention about that. I appreciate it. Let's see. It is Country Boy Fit 1. Which of you would you agree has the cutest smile? Who has the cutest smile? I think Zach's smile is very striking because he has a really dark beard and his teeth are really white. So when you see him smiling, there's like, which I wish I could have. My teeth are hidden because I have braces and I don't smile very much because of something like this.
I know, but you should more. Yours is cute. And Zach kind of has like a crooked smile. Like you do a crooked smile a lot, especially when you're trying to like.
It's because I had a stroke.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that. No.
He milks
It's when you're
just so
being
you
a
guys
little
know,
playful.
he milks that
all the
every
time.
day, all the time.
No, you have like a playful crooked smile, and you should smile more and not worry so much about your braces.
That's coming off anyways. Fine. Yay.
I think you both have a cute smile.
But he asked who has the cutest smile.
Nobody has the cutest smile. Irina has the cutest smile.
Cats don't smile.
Yes, they do. They smile with their eyes.
No, the cats roll their eyes and give you death glares. Those are not smiles.
That is a smile.
No, the dogs have smiles. The cats have death glares.
That's a smile.
No. You're
I
right.
just asked who has the cutest smile. That was
Oh,
my
that's
question.
right. That was yours. Whoops.
All right. This was a small one. Oh, okay. Oh. This is a continuation of another one?
Oh no, it got chopped off.
Yeah, because there's no number. Sorry.
Oops, sorry.
Question.
That one got chopped off.
Maybe we'll draw it later. Okay, here we go. Luke Detroit wants to know how much is rent at your new place. It is too damn high.
I mean, if you really want to know, you can go back and watch the penthouse video.
Yeah. Wait, the penthouse video.
We list all of the things on the apartment hunter videos, so.
The first place I rented was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with a little detached garage, and it was so cute, and it was $350 a month.
Okay, but where and when?
It was in
Where?
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
When?
2000.
I mean, before we moved here, our mortgage for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath was $800.
$885.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just under $900 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo
I mean, my
in
house
Utah.
in Montana was $2,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
That was more recent,
Yeah.
and it
That was
was
more
a
recent, yeah.
standalone home.
Yeah, I bought that in like 2004.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine was 2020.
So the prices are nothing like that anymore. This is San Diego.
You can't even get a storage for that.
No, nothing.
No, you can get a nice little trailer park.
Oh gosh.
I saw.
Okay. Oh, there's a big one. Unknown follower. What are your plans for the next year? I really appreciate you guys sharing your lives and love. It's rare to find nowadays, and I appreciate it.
Aww.
Aww. So what are your plans for the next year? So let's look a year ahead of now, I guess. We'll just go from now.
So the franchise.
The franchise, we are planning, praying, hoping, wishing that we will be open for summer 2025 and in full swing, not just like we will have worked our way up and been open. So that's the goal for next summer. And because of that, we haven't really made any plans to really travel much or anything other than probably just, you know, going to see family. We have family in Utah we're trying to see in the next year. We have family in Wyoming we're trying to see in the next year, and then mine, of course, are in Arizona. But yeah, we're in building phase right now, so not a whole lot of plans to do things outside of our little life here.
Well, I mean,
Can you
the
think of
franchise
anything?
is the biggest thing that we got.
Yeah.
You know, we stopped doing a lot of things and everything else. We can focus on that. So that's literally our main focus right now. Is that. So,
You didn't think of anything else?
want to buy a
The
home.
next year?
The next
a
year.
yacht.
Yeah, we're saying the next year. That was
Want to
the
buy a house in
question.
Mexico.
Those are far off plans, not in the next year.
Win the lottery.
I don't even know. I mean, short-term goals versus long-term goals. 5-year plan.
A year from now, he said.
A year from now.
Yeah, it says a year. The next year.
The next year.
That's why I'm saying, like, we're literally in the middle of developing a business. We'll still be in this house in the next year.
I just want to survive and seek vengeance.
He plays his video game a lot sometimes.
Oh.
I have played for a max of like an hour. In
He
the
really
last
doesn't
3
play that
weeks.
You've watched too many horror films.
It's true.
No, on my deathbed, I'm gonna want to watch more.
Oh gosh.
Well, you're welcome.
Sorry, I mean that's probably pretty boring, but we don't have any trips planned or nothing. We are building a business right now.
I don't know. K_J_pal1. Have you faced pushback from any of your bio family members? Not really. We haven't. I haven't.
No.
I'm assuming you mean the three of us?
Yeah.
No. Not to our faces, at least.
Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't gotten the vibe that I think there was some curiosity and type of mentality, but
Kind of wrapping their heads around it.
It's definitely. I mean, it's awkward, of course. I mean, I think it's awkward for anybody, but I feel that there's never been a time where I have felt uncomfortable around anyone's family. It's super unconventional, and
I think we were a little bit worried at Christmas with mine.
yeah,
We were nervous going to Christmas with my family.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a huge family. There was no exposure really at all. Like you had met my brother one time
right.
before, and I'm one of 6. Everybody is married. Everyone has kids. It was a lot of people to jump into all of a sudden. But honestly, we showed up and a couple of my siblings had their own little family dramas of button heads.
There was a
and-
lot of glaring at each other from a distance.
But not
That
us. So
But meaning we thought there might be a little awkwardness or drama, and there was none, and people were completely preoccupied with their own little
Yeah.
dramas and
They stole it
family
from
issues, so nothing.
I would have definitely understood if there was too. I mean, that's if there was awkwardness. And-
Yeah, but I mean, mine are super friendly. I didn't think
Yeah.
they would mistreat at
Oh
all.
no! I expected there to be awkwardness just because I be more of a conventional person myself. I understood that if somebody would feel awkward, I would understand it. So I was fully prepared for that. There'd be a feeling that way.
I mean, I was nervous to meet your family when we did. But I think then you told us they were just as nervous to meet us, not because they felt any weird way necessarily about a throuple.
Right.
just more like they just had some nerves of like, who are these people?
Right. Yeah.
They're coming to our home and we've never met them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been worried my parents at a very early age. Nothing surprised them anymore.
I mean, knowing you probably even told your mom pretty early
my mom's
anyway.
known about all my
Yeah, your mom,
unconventional.
she's really perceptive. She's known about things in the past, and I'm like, what the heck? How does she know that? I don't know.
In all fairness, my mom used to be a psychiatrist. So it's impossible to lie.
She's not surprised by much, I don't
Yes.
think.
Even if you tried to hide it, you'd be like, I don't believe you.
You can't.
And we hung out with both your sisters, and they're great. We love them. They're fantastic. And then we're pretty close to a couple of my siblings now because we see them all the time. Your brother has been over a couple times to stay, and it's been good. It's good. Honestly, I don't even think it's kind of a non-issue, and I think people just at this point in all of our families' lives. What's going? Oh, commercials in the back. I think at this point in all of our families' lives, it doesn't really matter to them that much, and they're like, we're in our mid 30s to mid 40s range, so
I think it's very
people
much,
just don't really care too much. I don't think.
I think it was kind of perspective too, because when I told my brother, for example, he's like, "Are you sure? Like, why? What's the point, or why is that?" And one of the things I told him was like, "Well, you got to think of, we're not." More than likely, we're not gonna have kids, So as a conventional couple, you have kids, you have grandkids, and all that. So you create your own family, and like we are necessarily might not do that. So right now, I don't think we are. But so it ends up being just two people. So you kind of create your own family this way too. So I think for me, that's when I explain it to them that way. They're like, "Oh, okay, like that makes sense." So like, and that's that. Who thinks?
I think it's you, isn't it?
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah, because you had the biofam question.
You have the biofilm. Not you. That person just had theirs swiped and put back in.
Well, I didn't see it. I didn't read it.
Oh.
This might be the last one. We're watching the clock over there.
Why,
We'll
Brudner? If Alex made the first move, how did you know that Zach was also interested in Jess?
Oh, because we talked
Well,
about it.
okay. So I think we did talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure for a minute because the two of us, and I think we have talked about this before in another video, but the two of us weren't really texting, and the two of them were texting a lot, and I'm not a big texter anyway. Like I am not good at it. I know that, and I was wanting to, but I also felt kind of. I'm like you said. I'm not the one to usually make a move anyway. I'm not the one to like put in the first text or effort that way, and he's kind of that way too. So that made it difficult for the two of us at the beginning.
But before that, you and I talked about him. Was like, I think he's handsome. Like, yeah, I like him. I think he's handsome. Like, and the way we interacted was like, yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. But so like, I knew that he thought that he was attractive. So I was like, okay, then it's that's how I know. Like, if we would see someone that we thought it was or either or, and like, do you like him? Because some people are like, no, not for me.
Yeah, but I had to ask you a few times early on. So we had the week where obviously we hit it off and we spent the whole week together, and then we went on our trip. But because we spent that week together, it wasn't really necessary yet that we were texting either, because we were literally seeing each other every day, and like, yeah, it was fine. We were obviously connecting in person. But I did need reassurance from you a few times, because then we went out of town, and because we didn't have a texting relationship at all yet. I started getting nervous that like, I'm not sure, maybe I'm not his flavor, and he's just, because it happens all the time, like they're just into one or the other, and I think a lot of couples can relate to that in gay world of if they're open like that and seeing other people, that there's favoritism, that people will gravitate toward one and not the other. And so there was nervousness from me for that, because obviously I was like, well, you guys hit it off first, then I showed up at the club that day, So I did need reassurance, and I think you ended up having to also confirm with Zach over text and kind of prod both of us a little bit to like be better at making sure we're texting each other. And I know you've talked in other videos about confusion of, do I text both? Do I text in a group? Do they both know if I'm texting?
Well, I mean, that my biggest fear was, because I think both of you had texted me at some point, and then I think I was in a meeting at work, and then I saw that they both had texted me, and I had this like crisis, because I'm like, well, I can't text one back before the other one, because if they're together and they see that I texted one back and I took too long to text the other back, they're gonna think that I like one more than the other.
Exhausting.
It was so exhausting. And so I literally typed out both messages, click send and click send. So it was like both would get the message at the same time.
That was so thoughtful. That was a lot of thoughtful effort.
Yes, but ew, no.
By far, he was incredible at making sure that he was there. I don't think we ever had feelings.
Yeah, no, I never felt like he was
Like in the beginning,
prioritizing one more than the other.
no, there was no feelings of favoritism because you did so well at
But
juggling both. But
now that we know what
quickly,
you were doing, oh my god, this was exhausting.
I know, but quickly we all switched over. So we kind of gave it. I think we gave it about a week. Of you guys kind of let me and him build a texting relationship over a week while we were gone, and then it flipped over into, okay, this needs to be like a group thing
text,
because
yeah.
you were repeating things
same
to
thing,
right.
both, and it wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
I think it was more just we were allowing me and you to kind of catch up a little bit
Yeah.
for a one-on-one.
Yeah.
But quickly that was too much. Especially, everybody's excited in the beginning of a relationship, and even though I'm not a good texter and he might not be a great texter compared to Alex always texting first and everything, when you're excited in a relationship, a lot more texting happens than what is your norm. So it's overwhelming, especially him getting it all. Now no one answers their texts.
We're always together.
It
How
can't be
could we
bothered.
text each
They
other?
never text me at all, ever.
One last one.
Sure.
Okay, this is the official last one. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I get the last one. Okay. Erica Montgomery. Zach, how did you know you wanted a poly relationship, and is this your first? I think we already did this one though.
We did this one.
Should we do a different one?
Yeah,
I'll put the link
Go
to the
ahead.
video on
Yeah.
this one. Because that one's a repeat. Maria, Erica 71. How do you manage your finances? Didn't we do that one too?
I don't know. I have a spreadsheet with my budget on it,
I wing it.
and a master sheet that has all of my expenses that I do. So that's how.
He helps us with that because we're not good at that.
Yeah, he's been helping us get much better at organization because he's really good and we're not as great.
I'm really good at buying food.
You are. You're amazing at getting the groceries taken care of.
You are very good at finding deals.
I
will say that
sales and
that's
deals.
true. Yes, I do. I am a good. As in, like, I'm a shopper. Meaning, like, I like to go and find. Like, I don't go to the first place and buy it.
I am horrible at that.
He does.
I-
He actually
I-
doesn't even go to the first place. He looks it up online on Instacart, and that's where it arrives.
Yeah, I mean, but that's also why I budget.
These
so I
two are the shoppers. This one's good at finding sales and budget shopping, and this one is great at finding things on Temu that actually end up being good. Surprisingly. So
It
they're
is
both great
surprising.
shoppers, but they're also good at budgeting their shopping. I hate shopping. I don't want to look at it. I don't have an Amazon Prime account. I don't want to order anything. I hate it. Hate it. Don't want to go to the store.
I buy all his clothes, all of them.
Both of you buy everything that I have. You do.
He's the passenger princess.
When it comes to shopping,
Yes.
100%. Don't like the grocery store, don't want to buy clothing, The only thing I think you can get me excited about is a home store, but not unless I have space to put things, because then I just get annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh, and you got me excited at the antique store because I knew I was going to buy new Halloween Village pieces.
That's true.
So
Anything
you got
for
me
the house, I
excited.
think you'll like you'll be more, you know, as long as there's a tree.
I hate window shopping. I don't want to look at things I can't have.
That.
It's just not. It's stressful. I don't like it
That's why when I go on Zillow, I'm never looking at San Diego anymore.
because it's stressful because you
Because
can't
it's
have
stressful.
it.
Because it's like, oh, $2 million, and then I see some random house, and I'm like, wow, it's so beautiful. How is it only for $300,000? And I'm like, oh,
It's on Route 5.
It's in
It's
nowhere.
on Route 5. Anything that starts with that is no.
I think no, you're confusing. The cabin that I saw was Route 15, or no,
It's Route
Lane 15.
anything.
Lane 15.
It's not better.
Oh, that's more insight we can give though. For example, though, with how we three have handled things, like we've used Venmo a lot.
Mhm.
Venmo's an easy way to make sure everybody like chips in. There's really not ever been too much of. We've talked about that before. Like things just get taken care of. And our rent, like we're literally all on the lease, and all of us have access, and every single person can put in a rent payment. So things just kind of get split up. I don't know. Hopefully that kind of answers what you're looking
There you
for.
go.
But anyway, subscribe. Check
Thank
out
you,
the
guys.
rest of our fun Halloween holiday season stuff.
Happy Halloween.
We have a little more coming. We're
Trick
going
or
to do
treat.
Day of the Dead traditions soon too.
Well, that's not Halloween.
It's literally the weekend after Halloween, like days after.
It's November.
But yeah,
We're
more questions in the comments. I'm sure you have more. You've thought of more while we've been talking.
Get creative. Be funny.
And we will add them. There's still a lot here, but we want to see it filled up.
There's a lot. All right. Thank you guys.
Happy Halloween!
Bye.